Before taking this class, I had no idea there were other ways of learning. My understanding of the teacher-learner role has developed throughout this course because I now understand that there is not just one way of learning. The students at the Scepter Escuela de Adultos were of all ages, ranging from young adult to the older generation. The older generation was learning how to use the computer, which is something we as Americans take for granted. My understanding of the teacher-learner role has been forever changed. As we saw at the Colegio Publico Andalucia, the teacher-learner roles were much different than in the United States. The students sat in groups rather than in rows, and they worked together rather than separately. The students at the fifth dimension get to work one-on-one with the teacher, which is much different than how the students learn at the elementary school. I first thought that the teacher-learner roles were that the teacher would stand in front of the classroom and lecture, and the students would sit in chairs and learn, and then be tested on the material. I now know that there are other teacher-learner roles, such as me being the learner, such as at the fifth dimension when the kids would teach me how to play the games. Something that I witnessed that I wrote in my blog was that the teachers and volunteers just wanted to help the students who are just stuck in a bad situation. I witnessed that the teachers and volunteers open up to the community and find out what they need. These schools open up their doors to the community and do activities together. The sense of community is strong, as we saw with the tree with all the names of the women that were killed because of hate crimes. The sense of community is strong, and Whittier would benefit a lot from taking on this example. What I did not anticipate about learning, about education, is that there are more teacher-learner roles than just the regular teacher-learner role. Sometimes I found myself being the learner and the kids being the teacher, such as at the fifth dimension when the kids would teach me how to play the games, and again at the elementary school when I witnessed some of the students being the teacher to the other students. This whole experience taught me that there are more ways in which the teacher-learner role can be demonstrated than just the regular teacher-learner role that we are used to in the United States. There are other ways to teach than just lecturing in front of a classroom. I'm so thankful for having this opportunity to learn so much about other cultures and learn how other communities educate their students.